Okay.
I always pick the better music. You suck at it.
No.
Yep.
Welcome everyone to the Marvelous Duo. You have Miss Lady Pool, you have Captain Drew, myself, Batman, and a special guest, my boy Nate, Mr. Miles, because he likes Miles Morales, Spider-Man, for God knows whatever reason.
He's Puerto Rican.
We're going back with that again?
Yep. We're going to talk about that again.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday.
I certainly am.
I am indeed.
That's okay.
Okay, well, look here, Debbie Downer. I don't need your negativity today.
What are you talking about?
All right.
We don't need the negativity today.
All right, Nate. We're people on the Marvelous Duo. We have questions. Well, we have Nate here to give us questions from a 15-year-old perspective here, and a comic book Fortunato guy here. So
15. Remember that, Moss?
Yeah. What? Roll them out, Nate.
Now
Roll
I
them out.
have my first question. How many questions do I get?
That's a question right there.
Okay, that's about 10.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my first question is, as you all may probably recall, is during the 90s to early 2000s, Marvel was doing a bit low on fundage, and thus began one of their decade-long crusades known as the Ultimate Universe to introduce new fans.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the question that I will be asking was, what was your opinion on Ultimate?
Well, I think it sucked. I didn't like it. And this is why they killed everybody off except Morales. Yeah, I thought they sucked. I thought they was a weak Avengers, Thor, all of them. I thought they were weak.
No.
Well,
my
opinion, I'm sorry?
Go ahead.
My understanding was there was like a temporary kind of thing to see what would. It kind of like threw stuff on the wall and see what would stick. And really, the only thing that stuck was Miles. It was about the time that I kind of let go of new stuff because it just wasn't making. It wasn't. How do I put this? I guess when it comes to books,
I did like the cartoon.
Yeah, that's great.
No,
I'm more. I guess I'm more conservative when it comes to old cartoon styles and comic styles. I didn't really appreciate the new ones. It just the stories weren't that good. That's all.
Yeah, you see all the great. Yeah.
Yeah, this is all Philip, by the way.
Children.
I am.
What about you, Lady Pool?
Oh, she was born then. She don't know.
I was gonna say I have no clue about the Ultimates. I was literally like probably not born yet when it came out.
Okay, we're moving right along.
So, I'm not very.
We're moving right along.
I don't know much about that section.
I have a question.
Yes.
And this is from Mr. Moss. Mr. Moss. Thinking back when his Nate is 15 now, and back to when I was 15 and you were 15. Remember them days? That's a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
What were your favorite books at that time?
Oh man, I used to like Spider-Man. I love the Avengers. Definitely love the X-Men. Definitely love the X-Men. Captain America. When Wolverine first comic book started coming out, which was fantastic. It was just awesome.
Yeah. I agree, and I'm with you on all of that. That's when they started, though. What I call copying everybody. They started with like a Spider-Man book. Next thing you know, there was like 12 Spider-Man books. Then, as a character got hot, boom, he got his own book. Then he got 12,000 books after that. So I want to say from those years, the two that remain hot were Wolverine and Spider-Man. And back those days, I enjoyed the X-Men. That's one of my first.
The X-Men were just awesome. So were the Avengers.
But that was the stories. That's what they wrote back then. The Avengers were good. A lot of things that connected together. A lot of things didn't. It was a simpler time. It really was.
Yeah.
Simpler time. How old are we?
Oh
wait, that's right. There's only 2 young people here.
Well, actually, I may be 15, but thanks to my dad speaking like an 18th century Saxon, I sound very, very old when I talk. I exuberate. The word
Is he stroking out? Are you okay? What are you doing?
No,
put a wallet in his mouth. Put a wallet in his mouth.
I mean, no, I will not be doing that. And I will say, you're gonna be the only person alone here with that young.
Stop.
That's fine. I'll stay young.
Yeah, she's young.
Okay, Mr. Miles, what's your next question?
Yeah. Okay, Ms. Poole, you have any questions? Or
do I have any questions? Wait, I thought we were supposed to be getting the questions.
Okay,
I didn't write nothing down. I heard we were going to be getting.
Okay, hit it, Nate.
I have heard that all of you like X-Men. Now, if you were to pick your 5 favorite members and turn them into an X-Men team, what would they be called, and who would those members be?
That's a good question.
Okay, I got this one.
Personally,
Okay.
Hold on. Let's hear this one. Okay.
All right, here we go. They are going to be called the Uncanny X-Men. This doesn't change.
Yeah.
You have Storm, you have Colossus, you have Nightcrawler, you have Wolverine, and I'd say Rogue.
So all the original X-Men?
Well, they want those are
They
the
want
originals.
the original.
None of the originals. All the originals had issues. I don't know why.
The originals were around before you were born.
True.
Youngin.
I'll take that.
So were the other ones too, but that's not the point.
Right.
I'm pretty sure they were all around before I was born.
Yeah, right. So I'd say those 5. Those 5 would probably be.
Okay, Lady Poole, your turn.
Does it have to be people that were actually part of the X-Men, or can I add in some people?
These have to be mutants, characters related to the X-Men, and or characters with mutant powers. You can't put someone who is not a mutant, like Spider-Man or like any other characters, unless they are related to the X-Men or adjacent to the X-Men. You cannot put them in.
Because everyone knows who my number 1 would be. I don't know if he'd be X-Men related, but Deadpool would be my number 1.
Well, Deadpool's a mutant, so.
I mean, it does count. He has been kicked off the team multiple times, though. It was all
and I know why.
Yeah, because he's insane.
So I would do Deadpool. I do like Rogue. I would do Rogue. Storm. I have a soft side for Wolverine. I need one more. Jane. Or no, not Jean. Jean. Sorry. Jean.
Okay. So mine would be Professor X, Wolverine, Cyclops, Jean, Beast, X-Men. No Uncanny, just X-Men.
I would keep it X-Men too. And if anybody else has like their 5 ideas, post it in the comments below so we can see.
Okay, what's yours, Nate?
Now my team, I will be choosing many of the not exactly well-known X-Men characters, but they are my personal favorites.
Okay.
The first member will obviously be Wolverine because I feel like you just can't be X-Men without Wolverine. And I will be an X-Force because I think X-Force sounded dope.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the second member will be Blob Herman. Many of you have probably not heard of Blob.
No, I've heard of Blob.
Now,
I was flipping through. I've seen him in the encyclopedia.
Blob or Glob?
the reason why Blob Herman is my favorite X-Men is because he looks cool and he looks cool. Now,
What are you? God, what's wrong with you?
He looks cool and he looks cool.
You said Glob Herman?
Yes.
That is my favorite X-Men character, Glob Herman.
What the hell's that?
The green guy.
Why don't you look it up? You got encyclopedia.
Well, yeah.
He is a
Oh yeah, with the bone.
Yes,
yeah,
he's a
yeah.
pink amorphous blob
Yeah.
who is semi-translucent.
Yes.
He is also incredibly kind, and his Christian scumbag of parents got rid of him on the account that he was a mutant.
Okay, well, we want to go, but keep going with your thing. Yeah. Keep going with the other three. Yeah.
And now my next member would be Cyclops, because I-beams are cool.
Not so much mental issues.
If anyone's wondering, I'm gonna post a picture here of what Glob Herman looks like. In case anyone's wondering, because apparently Drew doesn't know what Glob Herman looks like.
The next member I will be adding is Darwin. The reason why I'm choosing Darwin is I consider him essentially virtually immortal.
Yeah,
Considering
literally.
he was one of the few X-Men during the fight with Worldbreaker Hulk to sustain minimal injuries.
Actually, that's he's the one. If people don't know, he adapts to anything and everything, surroundings, situation. Matter of fact, he's in the X-Men comic book now. You know what?
He got killed off in the movie though, didn't he?
Darwin.
Yes, Darwin, I'm aware he's very underrated. And
Yes, he's very underrated.
And was also taken out in the most garbage way.
Yeah.
Didn't he cut off in First Class?
That made literally no sense. Due to Darwin literally being able to survive the touch of death, but somehow lost to a mutant that's actually considered weaker than him in the comics.
You're right.
Because plot.
All right, your next one.
Now, my final member, another one who I deem is not exactly well liked by a lot of people, but I do consider very good, which would be the Blob. Now,
The Blob?
Now, the reason I am choosing the Blob is he is one of the most funny-looking characters I have ever seen. This guy is a literal ball. So, I would say I would choose him not only for his expensive superhuman strength and abilities.
Well, you know he lost weight.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, he lost weight. In comic books now, he lost weight. He's lost a lot of weight now. He's going on Krakoa. He's going by his original name. He's not going by Blob anymore because he lost a lot of weight.
So is that Krakoa?
Yeah.
That's a way cool.
Yeah, I know, but that's the island that they live on. Well,
One of our guests, one of our compadres watching says, Kimber says her favorites are Jean, Storm, Rogue, and Mystique. And she's missing one, but
typical.
I like Mystique.
That's
typical. You don't know. I mean, Mystique has been good. Mystique has been bad.
She's been in the middle.
Yeah, she's been in the middle. Yeah, I like Mystique. But hi, Kimber Williams. This is Mr. Nate here.
Salutations.
And you are missing one, although you don't ever say hi to me. But anyway, moving right along.
You're so hurt every time she does it. If you were here, if you were here last night, you would have met her. She was in our thing.
All right, Nate. What's the next question?
Now, my next question will be a bit Marvel Zombies related. What was your opinion of the recent Marvel Zombies resurrection event? Now, from my personal opinion, I thought it was absolute garbage and does not stack up to the
that will be two garbages.
That's my favorite word, garbage.
Yeah, that would be two garbages.
I would say
ding, 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 ding.
Not only because they essentially ruined Peter Parker in something that I know for a fact, as a Spider-Man fan, he would never do, because this guy literally didn't give up after the loss of almost everyone he loved, but still refused to give up being a hero.
Still garbages. Are we going for three garbages? Three garbages.
I don't like zombies. I don't like zombies, and I don't like Marvel zombies. So
we got four garbages. Okay, maybe right along from the garbage.
All right.
All right. Next question.
Now, who would you say is the absolute worst Avengers team and the worst Avengers members to ever be indoctrinated?
Oh, I got
Ooh, that's a tough one.
The reason why I say the East Coast Avengers are the worst.
The East Coast?
Not the East Coast. Which was the one?
The West Coast.
Which was the one with Flatman?
Oh,
no, I'm talking about the Great Lakes.
The West Coast. No.
The Great Lakes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason why I say is they had a guy who couldn't die, but also was just a normal dude.
Mm-hmm.
They had a dude who's literally Flat Stanley and the Blob, but weaker. So, and also since most of their members end up dying on most of their missions, they somehow made it to the Avengers. Like, how do you lose half your team? But then they're like, yeah, let's let those guys in.
Okay, so the weakest team, especially for you young people like Miss Lady Poole, I think the weakest team was Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver back in the late 60s. So yeah, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, Captain America, and Hawkeye. That was the weakest team.
Every time I think of the Avengers, I think of the quote. Well, we're the Avengers. Everybody knows us. That was the weakest team. That whole Secret Wars team was children. And any team that had Hank Pym on it was horrible.
Oh, Hank Pym.
Whoa, now.
I'm sorry. I gotta go with anyone that had Hank Pym out.
So you mean Goliath?
I mean, I get he's a bad person.
Right. So you mean he went from Ant-Man, Goliath, Yellow Jacket. He was a piece of crud with Yellow Jacket. But he went back to Ant-Man.
Then Giant Man.
Yeah, then Giant Man.
See,
I'm sorry, I don't like him simply because he had an issue with Janet that was like good storyline.
Yeah, he beat the crap out of Janet.
Yeah, good storyline.
I will be right back. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good storyline.
Okay. Good storyline, but he just wasn't. And you know what? I take that back. He was a very interesting character because he was real in a sense, just like our buddy Captain Garbage, where you I guess you fall into the story and the story.
Okay, so Captain the Falcon and Winter Soldier, right? Yeah. Lady Poole did not like the second Captain America, so she called him Captain Garbage.
Well, yeah, sucker's got a nose bigger than Vietnam.
Oh my God! Anybody out there with large noses? This is
we are not attending interview
for Miles.
Now this is not
an insult from the Marvelous Duo.
Not an insult to you.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that
anything that's said or talked about by our guests does not reflect.
Does not reflect on the Marvelous Duo.
I'm not insulting you. I'm pointing out that the character.
Let me ask you. Since we're here on this subject, let me ask you, Miles. Did you like Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Second Captain America.
Well,
did you like Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Yes, I thoroughly enjoyed the show, and I felt it was very good. Although there were certain parts I thought could have been done better.
Garbage.
Okay, but just so you know, there was a plot twist in there that was taken out.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Table that through. Ask Nate. What was that question? No, not about the power broker. Nah, because you know what? Never mind. Because it's gonna start a debate.
I want to.
No. Bring it.
No, I want to hear it.
Okay. Do you think what's her name? Agent Carter, you think she was a Skrull?
Yes.
No, I'm asking Nate.
Nate, think about this really carefully. Think about what she did.
Now I'm
and how everything went.
So
why must we have this debate every show?
And I went back and I watched something.
As a person and what I've seen of her before.
Okay. We're just talking about Falcon and Winter Soldier. So what do you think?
No. I do not believe that Agent Carter, of all people, could be replaced by a Skrull due to Nick Fury did it willingly. That's the key word. He did it willingly.
Oh, by the way, do you think Captain America is on the moon?
What? No, that is the dumbest thing I've ever. That Stupid. What? No.
Oh, bird, Drew. Bird. Bird.
I'm gonna get that.
Bird.
Okay, listen.
Wow.
Listen.
This
Here's
show
what I'm thinking.
actually just got interesting.
Hold on. Simmer down now. Simmer down.
Nah, I ain't simmering down because you just got called stupid.
No, simmer down.
Wait, no. Please don't tell
Simmer
me you
down.
actually think Cap is on the moon.
No, I don't think he's on the moon. I think he's with Fury. That's where I think he is.
Where do you think Fury's at?
Fury's on the
Don't
moon.
change your story now. Don't change
I'm
your
telling you.
story.
Fury
Okay,
is
listen.
on
That's not what you said.
He's with
That's
Fury.
not what you
Then
said.
Cap is on
You
the moon.
said he was on the moon. You was like,
Can I
they wouldn't
finish?
be
Can I
putting
finish?
guns
Can I
inside a
finish?
thing if he wasn't on the moon.
Can I please
Yes,
finish?
go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Moon
of
Man.
course, sir.
Go ahead, Moon Man.
Thank you. I think he's still somewhere around. That's what I think.
You watch, you see this? You see this?
Hold on. Two, I don't think Sharon's a pawnbroker. I think she works for the pawnbroker. I think she's the face of the pawnbroker.
It literally said she was the power broker.
But she never answered that question. She said she was, but I think she just works for the pawnbroker. I think she does. Two,
I feel like because Miles is here, he's
Hold on.
changing his story up, you know,
Hold on.
because that's
Because
not what he was
I
saying.
I went back and I thought some stuff. Listen, I'm able to change. Simple as that. And three, I think she is a scroll.
You know what? For almost 3 weeks I've been on this show, he's been consistent. Until Miles came.
Do I need to bring Stan Lee over here so you can say it to his face?
Bring it. Because if he ain't in the jar, he ain't there. It's simple. I went back. I watched some episodes, some things.
Mm-hmm.
I did say he was on the moon. I'm not saying he wasn't.
Post what Kim just said. Yep, put it up there.
I'm not saying I didn't. I did not say I didn't. I also said.
Can we pull up the video from like 2 weeks ago and
stop talking? You can't hear me if you're talking. I also said he's with Fury. I also said that.
I don't remember that part. I don't remember that part.
I don't remember that part either.
Yeah, I don't remember
My report is you said that you do not believe Cap is on the moon, but he is with Fury. Now, Fury's base happens to be on a little place known as the moon.
On the blue side.
And
XY.
Hold on. Wait.
He's on the way. Also known as
Hold on. You can't bring comic stuff into realism.
You can't bring comics into the MCU because they're two separate things.
It's not the same thing. So
it's not the same.
He is not on the moon.
I mean, dark side, blue side. Who cares? Moon is a moon. Now,
all right. Now back to Sharon Carter. Hold on. Back to Sharon Carter. Nobody saw any blood from her wound.
I saw blood. We've talked about this.
I went back.
Let me tell you something, Drew.
We talked about this
because my OCD kicked in. I went back, looked at it.
Where's my dog? I'm having stress.
There was a little blood.
Okay, now Moss, you and I both know that kind of wound is not
that kind of wound. You're not going to
survive. This is a TV show. Why does she have to act like she's really that injured?
If you want to keep it, if she got shot in the gut,
there was blood on the gauze.
There was a little bit, but she should have been gushing. There's no make a compliment to Captain America.
But it's
PG-13. There's Captain America. People were dying, Nate. People got blown up. It ain't that,
I mean, but they can't just have blood gushing everywhere.
Well,
it's made by Disney.
Okay, he said,
let's get you to an ambulance. And she said, no.
You mean trash can America?
Because, okay, but wait. Okay. Because she said no to go on an ambulance, because then again, she's still technically wanted. So why would she go to the hospital?
An ambulance not gonna know who she is in the middle of that chaos.
You don't know that.
She can put that disguise back on.
She could.
That's not gonna help if they doing
and she walked.
I know.
Hold on. And she walked into that building to get her papers, saying she was reinstated back. I'm sorry.
After the fact.
You're right. She walked in like yesterday.
We don't know how many later it was that she walked in there.
You're right.
I agree with
Kim. Yeah.
You want to know something? You want to know something? Let's do this. Let's put the whole Carter thing on hold, and let's wait until season 2 and see who's right.
Boom.
Would you like the next question?
Next question. Go
Next
ahead.
question.
All right, let's do it. Which fake version of Superman that Marvel has created do you believe is the strongest? And if they were to go into a battle royale, who would win?
The fake version of the Marvel Superman, you said?
Yeah, Hyperion.
Now, the one
no, I think the guy from the Shi'ar.
Hyperion, Blue Marvel, and Gladiator.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You do have Blue Marvel.
Yes, I think Gladiator.
Yes, the one that Blue Marvel.
I think Gladiator.
Hyperion and Gladiator.
No, you know what? You're forgetting somebody. You're forgetting the Sentry.
No, I said the Sentry.
Oh, okay.
Now, we're to engage in a battle royale.
Okay. If you say Sentry, I think Sentry is the big one.
Sentry. He's got the power of 10 exploding suns.
He's everything.
Too many.
If you don't include Sentry,
I don't know how. Did somebody count the suns, or
he apparently counted them.
If you don't include Sentry, then Gladiator's the one.
But Sentry got mental issues.
Yeah,
hard.
What if now? Here's the big issue. Mm-hmm. If Void is to come out of Sentry, then it's a wrap for everybody. Not even just the four.
No. Void got his butt kicked. In the comic book last week, he got his butt royal. Well, 2 weeks ago.
I mean, but that was by a different character then.
Yeah, but he got his butt. Yeah, but he got his butt kicked.
I mean, it's different when a being of darkness fights a being that eats darkness. I mean, obviously, Void was going to lose.
Void got his butt kicked.
I mean, but this was different. In this fight, there are not people who can accurately combat his darkness,
except for Galactus, Thor. Yeah. Maybe World War when he's super pissed, like in World War Hulk.
Yes, although that is not them.
Right.
If it was to be the four of them fighting in a no-holds-bar, absolute fight.
It would be Sentry, hands down.
To the unalive.
Yeah, it would be Sentry, Sentry, and Hyperion can't mess with things. I mean, Hyperion is smarter and more stable, but hands down, it would be Sentry.
If I were to say which order each of them would fall in, first would be Blue Marvel. Mm-hmm. Then I would say Gladiator. Then the final battle would be duking it out between Hyperion and Sentry. But ultimately, due to Sentry's...
I like Gladiator with the whole Mohawk thing.
Yeah, he does.
He has all the powers of Superman. I do like Gladiator.
Although he's an empath, though, so that's his biggest issue. Yeah. If one of them just starts roasting Gladiator and he loses his masculinity, then he's going to become a little baby boy and lose.
Yeah. I'm looking up Sentry. Are they spelling it with a C or with an S?
S-E-N-T-R-Y.
I actually have a toy of him, and they messed it up, and they gave me Captain Atom.
All right, come on. Next question.
In a battle between the Avengers and the X-Men, and I mean an entire battle between every X-Men there has ever been and every Avenger there has ever been, including the useless ones on both teams. If they were to go at each other with a no-holds-bar, with the world being created by the Infinity Stones, henceforth being unbreakable, which team do you believe would come out on top?
Neither.
Now, in my opinion,
because both of them, everyone's serving on either team.
No, it'd be the X-Men.
No,
it'd be the X-Men because the X-Men have telepaths.
So does the Avengers. Scarlet
Witch is not. She's an empath. She's not telepathic.
No, she has telepathy.
No,
she's both. She's not telepathic. She was before.
But she would. They took it away from her and made her an empath. You had
why? That doesn't even make any sense.
So you got the most powerful telepath in Professor X. Then you have Emma Frost. Then you have Cyclops. And then you have Professor X's son.
And then his students.
Right. And then you have the Cuckoos. Then you have the Omega level telepath for Kid Omega. They have too many telepaths that they can control minds.
Does New Mutants fall into the X-Men team?
Yes, they're all in the X-Men team.
Well, then they got more stuff there. So
it's over.
In my process, I would say that it would actually be a relatively.
Hold on, we haven't heard from Lady Poole. What do you think?
She's looking stuff up.
Yeah, sorry, I'm looking up some of these characters that he's bringing up because some of them I haven't heard of before.
Century Blue, Marvel, and Gladiator.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it, so I was looking them up to see. Then I got distracted by another page. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Battle between the Avengers and X-Men, who would come out on top?
Yes. None of that unstoppable Colossus stuff that they did.
I mean,
Why not?
I would probably say maybe I'm gonna go with the X-Men.
Yeah, because like for me, you got like 6 Omega level telepaths, and, and they can control people's minds. You have a great leader in Cyclops. You got a killer in Wolverine. Phoenix, you got Jean Grey. I mean, she's eating planets. Well, back in the day, she's eating planets. I mean, she was dating.
Yeah, but that's different. That's the Phoenix, not Jean Grey.
Well, Jean Grey is still powerful. Yeah, I don't see the Avengers.
Stand, I do believe that that it could actually go either way. Now, the reason why I believe this is due to the overwhelming fact that many of the magical elements on the Avengers team have the ability to resist mind control and give that effect to others.
Who has the ability of not besides Cat?
That would be Scarlet Witch.
Hold on, for would be too powerful each other to say they would be left.
Hold on. Sorry. Said one sentence before.
Oh.
No Jean and Scarlet Witch.
I actually believe Jean and Scarlet Witch could counter each other. Henceforth, they would be put in their own separate battle away from everyone else.
Williams was right, but on the same token, because the X-Men have more telepaths, and they got Omega level telepaths, and they can control people. And on top of that, the X-Men have too many killers too. They have
That's the reason why I think the X-Men would.
Yeah, they have a hot mess full of killers.
Now, I do know that the X-Men has a surplus of people who are willing to commit a couple of felonies.
No, they're beyond a couple of felonies.
There'd be more, yeah. They
already did.
And I mean,
they wouldn't care. Whereas the Avengers are more like.
Now, the Avengers
remember, the Avengers work for the government, so.
But here's the reason why I do think.
Well, nowadays, Drew, that don't mean anything. You work for the government. That's almost a license to kill.
Now, I
Captain Garbage.
A couple of ways the Avengers could actually defeat the X-Men.
How?
Now, I can only see 2 outcomes where that happens. First, they go to Doctor Strange and get him all of their magic users and for them to immediately solo out any telepath.
I thought Doctor Strange wasn't.
You have magic to counter that. Because she owns a whole different dimension. So that Doctor Strange, you will have to X-nay that. Yeah, X-nay that out.
She made a good point.
But I thought Doctor Strange wasn't Sorcerer Supreme.
Something else.
He's not Sorcerer Supreme. I thought he was
Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah. He's not Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, I know, but guess who's teaching Ilyana Rasputin? It will be Sorcerer Supreme.
But also, he would not have all the abilities of said Sorcerer Supreme, because even if you are being taught by him, there's an obvious chance Doctor Strange, being the man that he is, would not reveal all of his secrets immediately.
No, he would not reveal. But you got a couple. You got Pixie, and you got Ilyana. So yeah,
and the Juggernaut.
Juggernaut's not. Well, he is on Krakoa.
He's resistant
to magic.
But though I still do believe that even with the magic users on the X-Men side, the Avengers have more magic users on their side.
And plus, the X-Men got people that can go back in time.
Although,
so you got Bishop.
Yeah, but the Avengers have. Granted,
Bishop. Okay. But if we're talking about a battle, who's really going to go back in time during this battle?
Well, I mean, they would only go back in time if their team lost. So even
right.
if the X-Men,
you got Bishop.
So actually,
you got,
I believe it's a draw because think about it. If both teams have time travelers in either timeline where one team loses, they'll just go back in time to reverse
So
it.
it's just a never-ending battle.
It would essentially be a never-ending time loop where each team would infinitely fight each other until either.
Okay, I got a headache now.
Say,
Next
I
question.
said- okay. Next
Now-
question. Come on. Next question.
Next list. Now, the next question that I have is a pretty big. Is how do you view the current Marvel? Now, I would like to go first, if that is allowed.
Wait, say the question again. You cut out. I couldn't hear you.
Storyline made by the current. writers.
Oh, hold on. Say the question again.
What is your opinion of the current Marvel comic strip of the current writers? Now, of my opinion, of what I've seen by most of the writers, most of the modern good age comics are too focused on the wrong things. They're focused on more inclusivity rather than a fluid moving story. And the issue with that is if your story focuses too much on modern day politics rather than being a good story, no one's going to read it because people go to comics to escape from politics. They go that to escape from reality. If reality is what you find in your comics, then you're not going to read their comics. So personally, their current comics are they are a dung heap of garbage.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, because Nate has made this a deep conversation now, I will only say this. They are making comic books to the point now that you need a PhD to sit there and understand them.
Well,
That's
I've already said, I liked it back in our day when it was simple storyline. The story traveled maybe 1 or 2 books, and then you were good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can agree. I don't like the new comics that are out. Like he said, I'm okay with inclusivity, but it's to a point. Like what they did for, I mean, it's not a comic, but just in relation, like what they did for Falcon and Winter Soldier. A lot of what was going on with it was stuff that was going on now, which is fine for a show because it kind of
they made it where you can understand.
Right.
Comic books
Right.
nowadays.
And remember,
you need a PhD.
And remember, the Falcon and Winter Soldier, they pulled out a plot line because it was too close.
Mm-hmm.
Which there's some things you just don't want to get too deep in, which I can understand. A lot of people do use comics to escape and go somewhere else, so you don't want to be reminded of what's going on now if that's what you're trying to escape from. So I completely agree with Miles. And I don't like a lot of the plots either. Just some of the plots, and they've changed stuff. And
I do like one plot that they are currently doing, which is the idea that children's superheroes aren't allowed to be superheroes.
Oh, and Champions.
Which I do feel like is actually very interesting and very unique storyline, but I feel like it could be enhanced.
Batman did knock that out of the park back.
Yeah, but I can feel like it could be enhanced and increased to an exponentially better caliber had the writers not been completely up there.
You know what? Tabling that for a second, I got a question for Nate.
What is your question?
All right. What is your favorite Marvel movie and why?
Ooh.
We watch you all the time, Hazel.
Besides Spider-Man.
besides Spider-Man.
Yeah, besides Spider-Man.
I can't use my implicit bias.
Yeah.
Now,
Everyone post your favorite Marvel movie in the comments.
it would actually surprise you, but I would actually say Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer.
What?
Now, I'm aware that film was absolute garbage, but the reason why I love it is because it's garbage. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It doesn't go into the nitty gritty like the Fantastic Four garbage remake. It doesn't go into high definition topics. It's just full on silly. It feels like the golden age because it feels like just bat crap insane. Like they have no idea what they're doing. They have
like the first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire.
Precisely. They feel like they have.
Hold up now. I like the first
Well,
Spider-Man
not the first one. The third one. The third one was
yeah, I like the first
hey,
one.
not garbage.
No.
I like the first one.
No. It wasn't garbage. It was hot garbage.
It was Captain Garbage.
Mhm.
Now, false information may have been detected with that statement.
For the people that are viewing the Marvelous Duo, my favorite film will always be Avengers Endgame. It was the first Avengers movie.
That would be my second favorite.
Then it was Avengers Ultron. Then it was Captain America Civil War. Actually,
One
the original movie? That sucked so much.
Don't say it.
I mean, I could have sit there and sneezed, and I would have rather watched paint than would look at the first.
Okay, here we go.
That was, somebody put poop in a bag, lit it on fire, put it in the trash can.
Mom, you know this is why she doesn't say hi to you.
Now,
okay,
Mrs. Williams.
May I give my favorite?
I do believe that it is a solid X-Men movie. I did believe it was kind of slow.
Think about it though. First X-Men movie, it was good.
It was garbage. It was garbage.
All right, Drew, go, Drew.
Okay.
What's your favorite?
I have a couple of ones I like to watch.
Hold on for a second. What do you say, Drew?
I'm telling you right now. I had a couple of ones I watched. I like First Class. I thought it was pretty decent.
Thank you.
Good. First
However, the best Marvel movies, or two that I like the most, are one, Blade, the first one, and Daredevil.
What?
Wait, the Daredevil movie, Daredevil, or the show Daredevil? Tell me you're talking about the show.
Wait, are you referring to the one?
Please tell me you're talking about the show.
Well, the show's great, but I like Ben Affleck's Daredevil.
Gross. No.
Hold it. Did you just blank her?
Ew.
No, I didn't. No.
She did it.
No, I don't know where she went.
I can't be seen with you.
I'm sorry. You did not just say that Daredevil.
I cannot believe you just said the movie.
You've seen that movie. Daredevil. That man was rubber.
I love to stir up trouble. I love to stir up trouble.
Listen,
I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to be your sister.
Okay. Hold on.
He is a grown-up, Nate. Have to show him very much respect. That was garbage, you idiot. That was garbage.
I know. I'm agreeing with you. I'm just waking everybody up. But my favorite. Hello. My favorite
now,
is.
I will say something.
I like Blade. Blade is my favorite.
Oh wait. Hold on. So Blade is your favorite. That's your number one.
Blade is your favorite Marvel movie.
No, I'm asking him. Hold on, Mom.
It better be
down. Step back from the camera.
Damn it, quicker. I do like Blade. And it was
okay, but what is your favorite? Your number one favorite? Now we say favorite, people. I'm still looking for people's comments. I'm talking about something you would just put on and you could constantly watch and you will not get tired.
We can't listen to Miss Williams no more because she dinging X-Men. So I don't know what's going on.
I still think we should buy
Black
it.
I think with Miss Williams.
Now, back to the situation of
wait. Hold on. Drew, finish.
Black Panther.
That's your favorite. That's your number one.
Black Panther and Captain Marvel are my favorites. Yeah.
Okay. My favorite.
Marvel.
Okay.
Of course.
Let him have it. Let him have this one. It's not.
Those are the individual ones that I like. Now, if you're talking about, obviously the Avengers are great, but that's a team thing. Individual movies, it's still like those two.
Captain Marvel.
Let him have
That's the one you came up with.
Let him have it.
Was Captain Marvel.
Please let him have it.
Okay. What's yours? Go ahead.
Okay, so mine is I have two favorites. My first favorite is Deadpool, the first one. That is my favorite. Like y'all know my obsession with the man. He's all over my car. Anyway, my second favorite is gonna be the first Guardians of the Galaxy. That is my second favorite. Only because I have an emotional attachment to that movie.
Okay, Miss Williams. All right.
Okay.
That the guilt trip thing that I understand.
I haven't listened to my
Yes,
second.
I
favorite.
was wrong.
You
Jumps
do
all
realize
over me.
I'm gonna get yelled at by you now, Moss, when I talk to her later.
My second favorite is because this one is very near and dear to my heart,
Mm-hmm.
and I have an extreme bias towards this. Is X-Men: Last Stand. Now I'm aware a lot of people thought the film was absolute booty buns trash.
What's wrong with your face, man? You all right?
Yeah, come here. I'm bringing it in. Okay. Because I love you, my boy. That was garbage, people. That was garbage.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Now,
And you don't want to.
I mean, it's not that bad.
It's bad
wait,
enough.
which one was that one? Which one was that one?
You would rather watch crickets
so-
hop across the street.
Okay,
Hold on a
that's
second. Hold on a second.
respectful.
That was the one with Jean Grey after she woke up from the water and
What did you mute me?
because you won't let anyone talk.
I wasn't finished speaking yet. Now,
I'm sorry, Miles, but
I would like to
unfortunately, your
ask
partner,
the next question.
Miles,
to
I
get
apologize, but
this
unfortunately,
Older
your
dad,
partner.
that is a conversation.
I'm sorry,
Now-
Miles. I would love to hear your thoughts, but
The
I
next,
can't hear you over your partner.
my next opinion was
Yes.
which of the symbiotes do you not believe is the strongest, but the scariest?
We got.
which
I don't
was the
think. I don't think my sister's into the symbionts, and honestly, I don't really like them. So I don't like any of them.
I watched Venom.
I like many of the symbiotes.
Oh
because
wait! I like Venom.
Yeah,
I thought about that.
symbiote.
Wait! I just thought about that. I was talking about that. I don't like the symbiote.
Well, how much you like
Drew.
them? I did not ask how much you like them. You can hate them for all I care.
No.
I hate them.
Which one strikes you with the most fear?
All of them.
Now,
Carnage.
Now, the one that actually scares me the most is not actually Carnage. It is a female symbiote who haunted my nightmares for 3 years. Now, the reason for this, have any of you seen The Exorcist? This is a quick question.
Have you seen The Exorcist?
I used to not understand the rated R.
You understand it now, right?
Oh, trust me, Jeepers Creepers taught me a valuable lesson.
Let me tell, the fans that are out there for the Marvelous Duo, young children probably should never, ever, ever, ever watch The Exorcist.
I haven't even seen The Exorcist.
Okay,
Do not.
You're right. It is, although it was made in the mid 1970s, it is still the scariest movie I have ever seen in my entire life. There is no scarier movie on the face of the planet. Period.
Well, false information has been detected from this direction. But I believe that the scariest film ever that I have ever witnessed was...
Hold up. How are you going to sit there and say, and you barely that old? You haven't even witnessed enough movies.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm a horror aficionado.
Yeah.
I mean, my goddaughter has seen
Wow.
Exorcist.
Wow, I'm
and she's
horrible.
6.
I am.
Are you sure? about that?
I'm definitely sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been watching horror movies before you were even thought of by your parents.
All right, back to the questions. We're getting off topic.
Okay.
Back to
Okay.
the-
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Thank you.
Scary
Um,
symbiote.
All right.
Hold on.
All right.
Next question.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Who the heck is Jason Voorhees, and why did he just comment?
What?
That's your nephew.
Oh. I can't.
Anyway.
Go to the next question.
Now,
We got
I
10
will
minutes.
ask a total of one DC question. Only one.
This was supposed to be MCU, but go ahead.
I know. I'm only going to ask one.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
One. Is Superman a loser in your eyes, and why? Like, in other
Not
words,
if it's Henry Cavill. He's never going to be a loser.
does he act like a loser?
Are you talking about comic or are you talking about movie?
I just mean Superman in general.
No, because Henry Cavill's
He's
awesome.
the greatest superhero of all time. I
That's
mean,
not what I mean. I'm saying, is he a nerd or is he not a nerd?
no,
He's both. He's both.
Now, from where I stand, I think Superman is one of the biggest losers in comics. Not because of the fact that he is weak.
No.
because that he
Clark
acts-
Kent Clark Kent is the nerd and the loser.
No,
But Superman is not.
both of them are losers in
Oh.
my eyes because Superman has the most Boy Scout. Hey, did you know? Remember we shared maybe some cookies on a Wednesday? Yeah, he's got that mentality. Because also, fun fact, Superman still believes in Santa. That's hilarious to me. He literally corrected his dad when he brought up that they used to wrap his presents in what's the material?
I don't even know where to go with this question. anymore.
Deadline?
Oh, you talking about lead?
And
I have no idea either.
and said, "You mean Santa?"
I'm gonna clock out.
This grown woman said this to Batman.
I already have.
Superman is a nerd, and no one can convince me that he's not a nerd.
You want to drink?
Next question.
Next question. Now,
Go.
my next question and my personal favorite, yeah, I can't raise my eyebrow, is who is the absolute verbatim worst person on the Avengers? Not as a hero, but just in terms of being a bad person.
Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
Hank Pym.
Okay.
Why?
Hank Pym.
I feel like he's pointless.
I would feel
I just feel like
he's a bad
You know
person.
what? Yeah, Drew is right.
I
Hank
said a bad
Pym.
person. Not useless, bad
Hank
person.
Pym. Yeah, Drew's right. Hank Pym.
Actually, I would consider it. Do you remember the Ant-Man who took the mantle after Scott Lang? The one who would watch it.
I believe. I know there's one. I don't remember his
The one
name.
who shrunk inside the Hulk.
Yes, but
That one.
but Hank Pym, he did some evil stuff. He created Ultron. He
didn't mean to though.
yeah, but he created Ultron and he beat the crap out of his wife.
I mean, he only did it like 7 times. It's
You
not
don't
that
beat
bad.
you don't beat your wife.
I'm aware of that. You don't. Do that. That's
Yeah, you
horrible.
don't. Yeah. So just saying this
7 times.
again. The opinions of
The opinions of our guests does not reflect those of our show or of our host.
you're right. It is not the opinions of this show.
I'm sorry. I just made sure.
Next question.
Next question.
Next lesson. Now, another question that I've been thinking of
Make this one a good one. We only got 7 minutes.
since I got here is what is something you dislike about your favorite Marvel superhero? Now, for me, Spider-Man. It's honestly kind of the fact that he has the ability to become rich because he's done it before, but chooses dive in dumpsters. And I think that's kind of
protecting his identity, though. Isn't he doing it to protect his identity?
I know, but he does have ways that he definitely could become a millionaire to fund being Spider-Man.
He's the Avenger. He can walk in the Avengers house and
I'll make mine quick. I want Batman to kill Joker. Boom.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah,
Batman should have killed him the
Joker.
first
Yeah, right. Batman killed the Joker. That's mine.
but that's what Joker wants because that's when he wins.
And? Okay, and?
He doesn't
Yeah,
want
but
to
then
bring him
You
down.
don't deserve to live.
Yeah. I don't know. I
A
can't.
single reason.
It's better than Captain America being on the moon.
Did it.
It is.
It
I can't. I don't have any.
When it turns out that he's around up there and you all are wrong, I'm not going to say a word.
Okay.
Yes, you will.
Oh, you probably
No.
Because
I won't say a
I
word.
say don't now because he's going to. Like he's literally gonna send us a text at like midnight when he finds out and be like, "I told you." So.
Not gonna
You
say
know
a
what,
word.
Lily? If they put even if he dies, he will sit there and ask God, "Can I send them a text and let them know that Captain America is on the moon?"
You know what? To make you happy. Let me see if I got Feige's email. Let me send him an email and let him know that you said.
Can Captain America be on the moon with Nick Fury and the Watcher with one eye? Well, the Watcher and Nick Fury both have one eye. Captain America has two.
How did the Watcher lose his eye?
Because Nick Fury yanked it out of his head.
Why?
Because he's Nick Fury.
Mhm.
That makes sense. Yeah. Understandable. Have a great day.
I don't have any fault with my favorite character. He's
Hold on. I gotta answer Ms. Williams. Number one, and please do not interrupt me, people. Thank you. Batman is the greatest superhero alive, and he has plenty of enemies that he can beat the crap out of. On top of that, he is a billionaire. Well, he was a billionaire, but he gives to charities, and he fights crime on a constant basis. Thank you.
Okay. I don't have any fault with my favorite character. I think he's perfect the way he is.
Okay.
Now, one thing I do love about Deadpool is his relationship with Spooderman, because the fact that he snuck a dog into an operation is probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Because think about it, this was a stealth operation, and he goes, "You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sneak a poodle in here." And then actually brought two dogs in the operation, which hands down makes Deadpool one of the best people to ever be on both the Avengers, X-Men, and he's been kicked off a lot of teams.
Oh, that's right, because Deadpool's been kicked off X-Men, Avengers, Defenders, X-Force.
He doesn't get along well with others, which is why me and him relate very well.
He actually was denied being able to join the Heroes for Hire.
Yeah, no.
Like with Luke Cage, he took an interview, and they all kind of went like, "Yeah, I don't think you should be here."
Yeah.
All right. Do we have any more questions? We got 4 minutes.
I have one final question.
Make it short. Make it short.
If there is any character in the Marvel Universe who you think would look better bald, who is that character?
Who would look better bald?
Now, for me, I would want to see Iron Man bald because I think that would look really, really funny.
Wait, bald, but still have his like.
Yes, that's why I think that looked funny.
I was going to say for Doctor Strange. I want to see him bald.
Dr. Bald.
Oh, okay. Miss Williams. Okay.
Dr.
His sweet spot for Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn, for your information, Miss Williams, Harley Quinn dumped the Joker, and now she is dating Poison Ivy.
Married.
Oh, trust me, she knows that. She knows that.
I've had a lot of fun doing this. You guys are all great. Sure, some of you have some incorrect opinions on a certain person on a certain planet, but I mean, that's perfectly fine.
Well, you know what? The Marvelous Duo is always a good show. It's always fun. I want to thank, Lady Poole, Captain Drew. They the ones who did this, started this, and it's just been a great show, and I love being here. I thank Mr. Miles for being here, and
I would say this is
all.
actually my favorite conversation I've ever had with anyone about comics, really, because I've only had one other person, being this cool neighbor man here.
And I'm so sorry for that.
I know. I'm so sorry. We apologize. I'm just kidding.
Okay,
This guy's like an uncle to me. What do you mean?
One I've known for over 30 years. Now I don't even care about Lily anymore since she did that one.
I was kidding.
Listen, I consider this man an
Lily.
uncle. Okay, this guy's like my uncle.
So,
He's more than a neighbor. Also, he used to be jacked, and I think that's cool. I mean, that's dope. Like that. Have you seen him? That is insane. Have you seen what this man used to look like?
All right. Since we have 2 minutes left, I got things I'm gonna go over really quickly. I have some discussion topics, and I want to get everyone's opinion on it for next week.
Sure.
So this is gonna be for next week's show. But since I think each installment of MCU as it comes out is going to have a storyline. Obviously, we know that the last one that came out was Endgame. I want to know what everyone's opinion on is, and don't tell us now, so save it for next week. What is your opinion on, and do you think that this next installment is going towards the Secret Invasion?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, so just keep that in mind. Just think about it. Second, I believe, and I didn't get it. Miss Williams was telling me, and I forgot to write down the dates. They did finally release the dates for 3 more movies that are supposed to come out in 2023. I'll post them on our page a little bit later tonight. But there's more release dates. They've greenlit a lot more stuff, and I don't know if anyone has seen MODOK. So MODOK is on Hulu now. It is a cartoon.
MODOK is on Hulu?
Yeah, that shows.
Yep. MODOK is on Hulu because I don't know if anyone knows Disney owns Hulu. So
Wait, when did that happen?
we bought that out when we bought Fox.
No. My
Hold
anime.
up. Disney bought a Hulu?
Yeah, so Fox had part of Hulu. So when we bought the Fox side that we needed for Marvel, we got Hulu. We got 100% of Hulu because we were part shares. Now we have
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna get rid of my anime.
No, they won't get rid of it. They'll keep it on there.
Oh,
Anything that's gonna make Disney money, they're gonna keep it on there.
Right.
And anime is a big money maker. But so MODOK's on there. I haven't watched it yet. I've seen the commercials. I don't know if I've seen anything, but it looks stupid. I'll be straight up. It looks dumb. But you know what? I'm gonna watch it, check it out, see what it's about. But yeah.
Robot chicken.
Hold on.
So, if anyone wants to check it out. Let us know what you think about it in the comments below, or just post something on our page. But yeah, so think about Secret Invasion. And if you think that these next few years are going towards the Secret Invasion.
Me and Drew were talking about that. Matter of fact, just yesterday about Secret Invasion. That's going to be interesting.
Well, yeah,
maybe,
so
maybe a scroll Captain America's on the moon.
So we'll go more into that next week, and then get ready for Loki. I think we have 2 more weeks. They released a longer trailer. So
y'all gonna make me watch Loki so I can be updated.
So be ready for that. But I hope everybody enjoyed the show tonight. We will be back next Friday, 8:00 as always. And until then, we're out.
I want to thank Drew, as you were, Captain Drew and Lady Poole again, even Miss Williams, although she never says hi.
She's definitely not going to say hi to you now after tonight.
I mean, you insulted her.
Please watch the Marvelous Duo. These guys are great. Y'all take care. Be safe. Bye. And make sure you get vaccinated.
And he's out on the moon. He's out on the moon.
He's out, everybody.
He's out.